It's another edition of Checking In with Hein and Johnny, where the hosts bring in mystery topics that neither host knows anything about until the mics go hot and on the air. We are the show that keeps the host from talking about the weather and World War II 24 hours a day. Hey, Heine, man, what's on your mind?
We are changing up our format completely. We need more viewers to last more than 1 minute and 6 seconds. So we're going to talk about expensive shoes, what pills you forgot today, what Henry's favorite concealer is, and that time Henry stepped on a rusty nail, and the expensive price of key fobs. And it's Stroke Awareness Month. Henry, what's going on?
Oh my Johnny, so much. The
I
world
know.
is just an amazing place.
It is. It is. And we lost a few seconds. 2 weeks ago, our average viewer was 1 minute and 15 seconds. Last week, 1 minute and 6 seconds. So I gave them all the topics to try and tempt them to stay on longer than a minute and 6 seconds this week. Hopefully it works. Our Vietnam fans need to stay on a little longer. Maybe they didn't understand the language, so they clicked off.
I don't know.
Did you guys have a party for Stroke Awareness Month?
No. I just barely made it through Dracula Day.
And I text you specifically about the excitement of Dracula Day because you're the biggest Bela Lugosi fan I know. So did you put even a slight thought into Dracula Day?
Well, I no.
Me neither.
No.
I just
No.
I just saw the article that said it was Dracula Day and sent it to you. That was my full extent.
Why would they have it in whatever month it is, July or May or
Is it August? It should be
yeah,
in October.
it should
Right? Or
be
yeah.
like the 15th.
Yeah. Yeah, something the 13th of October, kind of a spooky at least it would relate to that.
Tell
I
me,
don't know.
Johnny, something that's bothering me is have you experienced a phenomenon that comes on called old man smell?
Oh, I have had old man smell for at least 2 years. It's a
Two.
greasy onion, garlicky smell, and I have it.
Oh,
I remember the day I noticed it.
was it when you were 40?
Yeah,
Comes on
26.
when you're 40. Oh, 27.
I was doing something where itching my shoulder or something, and all of a sudden I'm like, what is that oniony oil garlic smell that I'm smelling? So I immediately asked Google about it, and they said, "Oh yeah, that's old man smell. You just stink because you're disgusting."
So now, do you bathe the body, rub yourself down with persimmons?
Was that the trick they gave you? I didn't get
That's
that
the
trick.
thing. You get so when you this emerges is when you get in the shower and there is persimmon soap. Just
Wow.
not try this, honey. Instead of that normal Ben Gay you're rubbing everywhere, rub on these
Yeah.
persimmon soaps.
So you didn't actually notice that you had the problem. You had a subtle purchase land in the shower.
Yeah. I mean, I guess,
I love it.
once I stopped smelling like gear oil,
Yeah.
oh, hey, he really
You
smells
stink.
awful.
It's he smells like a decomposing composer. He smells like Bach and Mozart from the whatever century.
Yeah.
I it's a real thing. There's no doubt. Uh
Yeah.
Persimmons sounds what does persimmons what do they smell like? I guess I've never even thought about it.
I guess there's some sort of orange. An orange.
Oh.
And you rub it behind
Oh.
your ears because that's where the fatty juices tend to conglomerate.
Emanate.
Yeah.
This is again an educational podcast because suddenly I'm learning a lot about my fatty juices.
Right. Do you think we've kept anybody on for more than 1 minute and 6 seconds?
We're going
What?
to find out.
Oh God,
I
these
am
guys again.
these idiots talking about their oily, juicy ears. Well, if they're like us, though, you are fascinated by the options. So, persimmons are kind of orangey, and you just whisk you saturate your behind your oily, gross ears.
Yeah, and I guess a lava soap won't get it.
Ooh,
Like, it's not
hello.
harsh enough. And
And the lava's not potent enough.
it scrapes
Pumice.
it scrapes the crap out of my armpits, but it's no good for the little fatty, juicy lumps that are
My
there.
that's what my that's what the ladies refer to my junk as my fatty juicy lumps. Um so do you ever use lava soap in tender private areas?
I was racing once and stayed with some folks and went up to the shower, and in the shower is lava. I'm like, oh,
Oh
that's all you
my
got here. I'm gonna use pumice on my
ho-
tender middle.
volcanic volcanic rock on your tender vittles. That's the most brutal thing I've ever. That's like a water torture from the World War II.
It spawned, a litany of jokes.
Oh my goodness. In fact, my experience with lava soap is it will get rid of the oil on your skin, but it's along with your skin.
Right,
It
right.
it's
Called
effective.
exfoliation. In the business, we call it exfoliating.
And since you are our guru, have you ever worn makeup for anything where we've now talked about exfoliation, now concealer? Is there ever been a single time in your life where you've used or someone's used concealer on you? On your
Oh,
wedding day, did Chris make you put makeup on for the photos?
no. She didn't do my stylist. You? Some of those photos, you kind of look like one of those Twilight guys, young men from the Twilight series.
Glossy. Um, because I was from time to time on TV, I have had tons of concealer. Yeah, through the years, tons and tons of concealer. At a point in my life, I actually had people that cared what I looked like, so they tried to cover me up as much as they could, and
Yeah,
it was unsuccessful.
forget it.
I think as a teenager, when I got that Mount St. Helen huge pimple on my forehead and still had to go to school, I think that I recall that I did take some of my sister's concealer and daub it on there, but that
Icky
really
on
doesn't work. It
icky
doesn't
on
work.
Yeah, right.
It just looks like you tried to paint, over the top of your Mount St. Helens size zit. Zits were a big thing. I mean, in high school, I mean, they dominated your thoughts.
You sort of, yeah. Give it some
Walking the
eyeballs or
halls.
something like that.
They're big enough to make fun caricatures out of a meme of some sort. Well, so we have enough complaints about how ugly I am and I need concealer. Here's what Glam has suggested. Did that help? Do I look less like a
I,
do I look less like a salty pirate coming off of the
no, more just like another upset Gators fan.
So just so that you know how the Gators are doing in baseball, men's baseball, which no one watches or cares about, they are in the NCAA championship. And they won. So we are thrilled by our little Gator fighting boys. So that's your
Congrats.
Gator talk of the week. Will you watch any of the championship basketball games?
No,
Yeah, it's
I, I,
not as
I'm
popular as
really
football.
not a basketball fan on any
Yeah.
level.
Yeah, the Knicks tickets they're just $100,000 each, so
Yeah,
none of us will be none of us will be going to Madison Square Garden for that.
I have
So,
a sport I've followed closely is Charlie G's T-ball team. That is high class entertainment, and
oh,
probably has a three inning max,
I
and
love T-ball.
gang, the gang tackle ball stops. It's the throws to the unaware players.
It is the
Good one,
best
watch.
section. It's a short time. It's like a 2-year, possibility, but during your 2 years as a grandpa, it's the best 2 years of your life. It's short. The games are short. They're insanely hilarious, and they grow out of that real fast.
Yeah, and there are always cupcakes served at the end, and sometimes
I
there's
love it.
leftovers.
Love it. Double up on the cupcakes.
Yeah, some
Our
NCAA. No.
Give me T-ball by the Tiny Tots any day. I agree 100%. One thing that we loved is the laying down in right field and just rolling around and picking flowers. That was some of our favorite. Just Jack just laying down and just rolling around in the grass, completely uninterested.
Now, you may have heard about this disturbing story surrounding. They have done a study of the what is it, FIFA something, the World Cup
Soccer,
soccer
sure.
games,
Yeah.
and they have discovered in crime statistics that there is an uptick in rape surrounding the game.
Oh,
And so to
oh,
combat this, they are deployed for women who feel that they may be victims. A interuterine sort of condom thing that, when
wow.
penetrated, deploys like some teeth, like those tire rippers at the rental car return, and it grabs onto your John Thomas and won't let go until you see a doctor to get it removed.
I did not see any of that during T-ball at all, but soccer
Oh
brings that
yeah.
out.
Well, I mean, it's just now for sure. I'm not going to end the soccer matches, but I mean, you get a doctor to remove it. Wouldn't they just have the police remove it? Maybe wouldn't it
I think
activate like
so.
some lights and a siren? Woo 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 woo!
Beep boop beep boop beep.
You're in trouble,
And
buddy.
does it sense soccer fans? It can sense an idiot soccer fan coming, so it just clamps down on the penile unit.
I would think I would think that your Harry Houdini would be able to escape the clutches by sort of the scared turtle theory. Maybe you go for a cold plunge to get that off, but
I
apparently not. Has
well,
to
I
be
think
taken
if
from
you're
that doctor.
yeah, if you're screaming out in sheer terror because you've got a piranha clamp on big big Thor Thunderhammer, if you have that, you're not you're not removing nothing. You are wanting to go into a coma. You want somebody to put you in a automatic coma for health reasons. I love
I
it.
just saw that and I said, really? That that's
I think
material for the
I
show.
just think I'm gonna hold on to it on my shoulder so I'm walking down the sidewalk. If it senses a soccer fan, it'll just jump out and grab him like a piranha and just start hacking away at his delicious thunder
Like that
score.
thing on the Alien movie that goes on your
Yeah,
head.
exactly. And if you're an NFL fan, it won't have anything to do with your penile unit. It'll leave you alone completely.
Right.
I would
Right.
never. It would never accidentally grab me.
No. No.
I do not know anything about goal. I don't know why that's a thing.
Uh, maybe maybe it's something I need to check out. A soccer game.
No, I don't think so.
All right.
No. Have you ever? Now we've both had cardiac incidents. We have a litany of pills that we have. Have you ever forgotten pills during the day, at night? And my bigger question is, have you told the doctor when he asks, do you ever forget your pills? I just
Well, if you
lie.
can't admit that, they'll commit you. They'll say,
Yeah,
"Oh,
I just say, no, I never forget them.
yeah, no,
Never.
yeah." Immediately, you'll be dropped off at assisted living.
Yeah, and if you don't have the money for that, they'll have Andre, the Samoan Pacific Islander nurse, come to your house and sit with you and watch Matlock with you, and then he'll feed you pills through a funnel part of the day. Andre, he'll be plunging them down your throat
They're
because
called
that's his only
visiting
job.
angels.
Oh, is that what he works for?
Sure.
500-pound Andre. He's an angel. He's an
And
angel.
so now, last week, you promised you would watch Begonia with Emma Stone.
I thought about it for a second. And then the review you gave made me think, well, I'll hold off. I think I need to get more nutrients for this one. You gave it a such a enthusiastic rating that I said, well, I think I need to eat more oatmeal. Have you ever used the word porridge before?
No. Well, porridge. I think I've used it in the same. No, I think the word I use is gruel. Gruel.
Toil and trouble. Throw in more gruel. It would be funny for me to try when Allison puts the food down to eat, and I say, "Thanks for the gruel, gruel, madam." That would go along with Dracula Day, wouldn't it? I appreciate the gruel. I don't know if Allison would appreciate that. It seems a
She'd
little,
probably
I
only
don't
think of
know,
pills.
with the plunger, and this time it would be the end of the stick. I can fit these pills right up your. Oh, so
Grog.
have you ever
Gruel with my grog. What?
grog? That grog and gruel. That is kind of a piratey thing.
Yeah.
My gr- more grog, and get me a
Yeah, what is.
basket
I
of
mean,
gruel.
porridge is something that more like Little Miss Muffet eats.
Yeah, yeah.
We
It's
win, we eat gruel.
yeah, gruel seems more fierce. That seems more like what rapey soccer fans would probably use that.
Maybe it is known as gruel in the UK, and then over here, it was referred to as mush. Did you ever have mush for breakfast?
Well, is mush just a disgusting cereal? I mean, I don't really. I mean, I
No.
remember something called cream of wheat.
Yeah, that was
Was
mush,
that
and
mush?
then oatmeal, could be referred to as
As crap?
porridge or gruel.
Oh. Yeah, oatmeal. I do because I'm trying to be healthy. I've been trying to eat more oatmeal, but I mean, it's not a pleasant food. The reason it's healthy is because it's without any, brown sugar, maple, without any stuff around it. Oatmeal is like forest droppings.
Well, you can always sprinkle in some craisins.
Oh, that's zappy. That is true.
Craisins.
Craisins will activate the delightful taste buds
And
that
it's
everybody
not
loves.
direct sugar on top of your
Yeah.
already sugar oatmeal anyway.
Yeah, so that's a heart health. So for Stroke Awareness Month, we are saying craisins with some oatmeal that helps your gut health and your heart. We're here for the Vietnamese, man.
Is it real? Is that real? Or, are you just as happy eating the full Monty?
And by full
You
Monty,
know,
are we talking
Lincolnshire
about?
sausage. What?
Oh, that is, you were saying the full Monty is a sausage. So I was just wondering if the full frontal was the same as the full Monty, and it
You
is.
didn't
So
get that.
yes,
That is the full Monty is 2 eggs and a Lincolnshire sausage, and then
I
also beans and a roasted tomato, but sometimes up at the front, all they'd have were, if you were lucky, were the eggs and a sausage.
delicious. I don't mind
And
that.
and I've I read Jackie Stewart's book, and he was an oatmeal guy, and kind of inferred that Innes, Ireland, died of cancer because all he ate was a full Monty. And
I
and
doubt that's
as
true at all.
years go by, yes, he probably got cancer because he was horribly predestined genetically to do it.
Yes. Genetically, if your siblings and parents and every forefather and mother that you had all died of cancer, I don't care if you're getting your baby seal blood transfused into your veins. You're going to die of cancer. We have never gotten enough cures. If that's your thing in your family, you're going with cancer. Sorry, sorry. The
Yep.
hyperbaric chamber is not going to save you. So, have you ever stepped on a rusty nail?
I am a big fan of shoes.
Oh,
So when the other people, walk into a home and it has a little sign that says, "Please remove your shoes." I start looking for the nails. So I
yeah.
mean, maybe I've had a really long one that has poked through my combat boots and tickled the bottom of my soles.
Massaged.
Yes, but not really. I mean, I'm usually wearing shoes. It's. I mean, you've got it. It takes an act of Congress to get me to wear sandals or those flip flops. I have never soiled my feet with those.
Wow, you seem like a kind of guy that would want a chocolatey hue tan and holding your board out at the beach. That's the type of adult I thought of Heine, man. Flip
Well,
flops and a
ask yourself this question: have you ever dropped a piece of welding slag on your foot wearing your flip flops? You'll only do that
it's
once,
yeah, you'll never wear flip flops again.
right?
I I I have had, even though I think I was wearing shoes, but as a kid, I had several nails go all the way through the shoe and through from my foot. Yeah, not as an adult, but yeah, as a kid, multiple times I had to go get the tetanus shot. Yeah, that's a common thing. I always assumed rusty nails and quicksand would have a very large part of my brain activity as an adult. Neither of those have been true. I have not had to really worry about rusty nails, piranha, or quicksand in my life. But as a kid, I thought about those things quite a bit. So have you had to purchase an expensive key fob yet to the newfangled cars or trucks? Um, Back in the old days, on the vintage cars, all you do is cut another key. But on these new cars, you have a computer in your hand. Have you had to pay to get one swapped out?
Yes, and
And
and it's a
did
good
you
story.
complain? Let's hear it.
Oh,
I want to hear the story.
well, it wasn't me. It was someone very close to me had given her keys to her friend to go out to the car and get a poster or something for the presentation. So this friend, on the way to the car, "I'll just pop in the restroom right quick," and gets her business, and then is standing up and here's an extra little kerplunk into the toilet, and it's off to Davy Jones's locker.
Oh, man.
And
That's
she
terrible.
she did not call building maintenance because it was
Yeah.
probably going to plug the whole bloody issue up in a little bit, and they would have retrieved it. But we just bought a new one.
And what were your feelings about paying for an expensive key fob to get back in your car?
Oh, it was just another day at the office for me.
Yeah. Peeling off the
I thought it was
Benjamins.
kind of funny that that this is how it happened.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. The key fob went by the albino alligator and python in the pipes because we all know there's a full community of reptiles living in our toilets. Have you ever had anything bite you on the giblets when you've been at a restroom?
How do I answer that? Yes, a soccer fan.
Soccer fan, uh, thong biting piranha. Oh,
No,
good
I have
times.
never. My giblets are fully
Soccer free.
encased within a iron chastity belt,
I love that.
impermeable
These
to all
soccer chests.
forms of life, including insects. Never
We
had a
will.
centipede or a Dungeness crab.
Oh,
The big claws right
oh,
around the tip. Oh,
oh my
just never had.
gosh.
I've never.
Those are some images. You'll be in flip-flops in your nightmares, flip-flops and a Dungeness crab snipping at small Jack Johnson. Oh, that's good. Oh,
Even
that's
when I've
good.
traveled to other countries to get the goldfish to nibble off the dead skin on my feet, I've never thought of them. I've never thought for a second of. Can I just?
The same thing, but have your giblets in the aquarium? Every podcast, we laugh at our idiotic jokes. This podcast is made for 12-year-old adolescent boys. I believe that's how I still am mentally, because I laugh at all the same jokes. Just, I'm still 11 years
Never
old.
grow up. Yeah, I
I've never
me
grown up.
too. In fact,
My wife wishes, but
I found myself laughing. We have, of course, pesto and olive visiting. Still,
aw,
so
pesto.
I ended up outside mowing the lawn, and someone very near and dear to me
Nice.
said, "You watch out for those little dogs." And
Yeah.
do you remember the "I'm looking over my dead dog Grover"?
Yes. Immediately
It,
pops in our
it took an
minds.
extra 15 minutes to mow the lawn for me to conjure up all the verses to the song and laugh at everyone because it was so funny.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Hilarious.
yes.
It's hard. I hear all those song lyrics in my mind when people are playing them as a regular song. I never think of the good version. It's always the wacky adolescent porno version.
The Weird Al version. I don't know any of
Yes.
the real songs by Eminem, but I know the Weird Al version.
Well, the Weird Al ones are perfect. I love them.
Yes. Yes.
Can't get
I
it
mean,
out of my mind.
who thought of some of the best lyrics are, there's vomit on my sweater already. Spaghetti.
Oh, you're killing me. You're killing me, Clark. You're killing me.
You know,
Oh
that
my
is,
gosh.
you know, that's good stuff.
It's a
And
classic.
the Weird Al isn't as good. You know, the Flintstones on the TV already, Wilma and Betty. Trust
I
me, Weird
love them
Al cleaned
all.
it up.
Of course. Hey, if you want a number one hit, you got to have it a little clean. I have not grown up, much to my poor wife's chagrin. Chagrin. So I am going to give your pronunciation a 10 today, Henry.
Oh, it feels like
10.
I've got a mouthful of marbles, as always.
Au contraire, monsieur. You are crisp as a cat today.
You know,
That's
except
how
for that
good you
one
are.
outburst, the laughing hasn't been too bad. I have, you know, that is a hard thing to control.
Don't even worry about it. That's my favorite part. That's my favorite part of the podcast. I
Oh, you know,
cherish them every week.
when there are 30-second pauses because I'm dying. And
It's
then
the only part of the podcast people want to watch. I promise you. It's the only
okay.
part when we break up. That's the only part when people think we're funny, actually, in real life. All right. Next week, Henry, we will see you again. I will be in lovely South Carolina. I'm in North Carolina today, but I'll be in lovely South Carolina next week. And we will talk about that one time the keys got locked in the car.
Okay,
Oh,
that
yeah.
is excellent.
Teaser. Teaser.
Groovy.
Henry, another week. Bye bye.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Thanks for listening to Checking In with Hein and Johnny. You can follow all things Hein and Johnny by subscribing to Checking In with Hein and Johnny anywhere you listen to podcasts. Checking In with Heine and Johnny is sponsored by Conveyors and Equipment. They supply, design, and service all types of conveyors, belting, and material handling equipment since 1972. With 3 locations to serve you, Salt Lake City, Albuquerque, and El Paso. Find them on the web at conveyequip.com. That's ConveyeEquuip.com.